Well, hello there. Wasn't this a lovely evening we've been having? Why, look at that. It's Christmas, once again, December 25th. This is the time of year where we do a little annual vlog, as we do every year, if I remember. Just sort of looking back on the previous year, and just talking about it a little bit. But first off, Merry Christmas to yourself. I hope you had a lovely day, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, I just hope you enjoyed the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, and if you don't celebrate any holidays, I hope you had a good Monday. There you go. Either way, if you guys celebrate any holidays, feel free to share what gifts you got. I've got a big bag of shit here behind me. It's mostly just chocolates and sweets and shit, because this year my main gift was the camera that you're looking at me right now. I'll put a picture on screen of what it looks like. It's a Canon EOS 1300D. I did have to look at the side of the camera there. Hopefully, if I can figure out a way to get this thing to record from my computer, then I will be able to use this for videos from now on, which will hopefully look a lot better. Obviously, I'm still getting used to everything on it, so it might not look perfect right now, but, you know, as time goes on, I want to hopefully use this as my main webcam or face cam, as well as use it for sketch comedies and stuff, and basically replace this little doodad here, and hopefully it will be able to be used for streaming and stuff. The main problem, though, is it currently has a recording time limit of 30 minutes maximum, so unless I find some way to hook it up to the computer and record directly to the computer, separately, you know, using this as a capture, then I don't know if I can use it as a face cam, basically is what I'm thinking. So I don't know. If you know any programs that I can use, please let me know. But yeah, basically what I want to talk about this year is, as you can see from the title, I am happy. I am very happy. If you guys remember, if you were here with me last year, towards like the second half of 2016 and towards like the first quarter or third of 2017, I was really kind of depressed. Like, I was not in a good way. You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush and say, like, you know, it was like really serious depression, or say it was very light. It was depression, most definitely, but I definitely was not like suicidal or self-harming. I just felt really bad all the time and could never really figure out why. And I just sort of chalked it up to being too busy at work and not really succeeding in my general life. I don't know, I made vlogs about it last year. I do not wish to watch them because I remember where I was in my headspace back then, and I do not like it. So I don't really want to go back and review those old videos, because I don't know. It's there for you guys if you want to see what I was like and compare it to today, but honestly, I think I'm just happy enough leaving that in the past and leaving it behind me and just thinking how much I've managed to just be happy this year, which was the main point of me trying to, like, that was my main goal of 2017, was just to be happy this year, and I think I succeeded quite well. I wrote about what I was feeling on Twitter back on December 14th, basically just the things I wanted to say in this vlog, because I knew that I would forget it. I typically end up in like the bathroom, like showering, or in the kitchen making food, and think of things that I want to say in vlogs, being like, oh yeah, that'd be good, I should say that, like things that are like topics or things I need to say. But then when it comes to vlogging, I always forget, so I'm going to read you guys what I wrote on Twitter. I will also link it in the description if you want to read the full thing, but this is basically what I have to say about this year in summary. You know, I might be lazy and struggle to upload daily. I only stream once a week and have had less subscribers in the last year compared to any other point in my channel. But honestly, I'm just so happy. Despite my own flaws, I'm happy with myself, what I do and have done. And I'm seeing real improvements around the board, around my solo commentary style, around my active viewer base, my mental health. I'm just happy to still be doing something that has demotivated me many times in the past. I never let it beat me, and I'm still here doing it. And of course, I'm thankful for those of you along this journey with me. A few old viewers have rekindled their interest in the channel, some have stuck by a long time as dedicated supporters for years, new ones have come on board and seen who I am and what I want to do. Thank you. And the friends old and new I've made along the way, the ones I create with, the ones I play with, talk with, and feel and emote with. Everyone contributes to making you who you are. And I have some of the most wonderful viewers and friends imaginable, who give wonderful support. And even through the bad times in this last year, I've stayed tough throughout and never let it break me. I don't know how or what I did to change my outlook on things, but it's helped me so much this year just being a happier me, which was my main 2017 resolution. Going off script here, well, going off of my Twitter script, like even in the last like month, I've had like fallings out with friends or different like dramas in my personal life, and just literally like the difference in my headspace, the way I've been thinking, and I don't know how to describe what way I've changed my way of thinking. Just whatever it is I've done has helped make me happier and more able to move forward in despite any kind of harsh shit going on. Like, even with all these things that are going on in my personal life with my friends and stuff, like falling out or just things going wrong, I've managed to keep my head held high and never get back into that depressed state. I mean, everyone still has their bad days, I still do too, but I've done such a good job at keeping myself very mentally healthy this year, and I don't know what I did to do that, but I'm just very proud of myself for doing so. This is all stuff I want to say in my Christmas vlog this year, but writing it now just because I'm in the mood, and I'll likely forget it, most of it by then, which is true. But for 2018, I'm looking up to a hopeful future. Just kind of need to break the laziness habit and maybe lose a bit of weight. I pudged up quite a bit in the last like 2 or 3 years I've been doing YouTube. It's quite noticeable. You can especially see it in my face. Like, if you look back in 2014 me, I have a lot more of a thin, shapely face, whereas now it's a bit more rounded. I'm packing on the beef a little bit, I guess you could say. I'm lazy, I'm sorry. And we'll talk more about 2018 in a week from now whenever I do the 2018 vlog, but I'm excited for what's coming ahead. I can't wait to talk about it. In a nutshell, we're moving house, and I've got big plans for the way I want my setup to look, which will just benefit me for recording and streaming, and hopefully, if I can get this to work, and a brand new microphone, everything will be a bit more high quality. 2014 was the year it all began. 2015 was the most fun and changing year, I feel. 2016 was a bunch of fun with a harsh downfall, because it was the later half of 2016 that my depression really started to hit me. 2017 was a hard start that led to a relaxed YouTube and happier me, which is currently where I sit now. 2018 will be a hopeful year of hard work and no more self-doubt. It'll be my year. It'll be the year that I properly work hard as I can. At least I feel. I'm still gonna have days where maybe I don't upload thanks to work, or, you know, maybe my streams will be late by an hour, or even a full day or two. You know, these things will happen. Human errors can happen, but I'm not ever gonna beat myself up again for missing upload days, or, you know, just not being able to do the stuff I need to do. I've gotten over that. I've gotten my mindset just, hey, you are doing the best you can with the time you're given and the motivation you have. And you know what? I'm proud of what content I've been able to make, and what stuff I've been able to make recently has been some of the most fun in ages. Like, even though they're still boring ass Let's Plays, like Sonic Mania and Super Mario Odyssey, South Park have been some of my favorite series to make in a long time. And because I've been doing a lot of solo stuff, I've been able to really practice my solo commentary. And I think that that's really shown, like, the progress. You can kind of see it. And yes, some series have sort of fallen flat and not been finished, like Pokemon Moon and Zelda, but trust me, they will be finished eventually. I promise. I want to finish these games. And of course, like, I'm going to still make sketch comedy whenever I get a chance. I just need to think of ideas, because obviously that's one reason why I got this camera, but I'm not very creative. I think it's obvious I do Let's Plays, but I want to do sketch comedy, definitely. I just need people that I can do sketch comedy with, which is very hard to come by, especially people who have time to do it, and it's just not easy. Plus, making something that is actually going to be funny. The Snowman video was great, the April Fool's Day video was great, I love making that, and even the Super Mario Odyssey thing where I just shot myself in the head, that shit's funny. That's the kind of shit I love to do. And even if I'm wrong, then so what? That's been the point of this year. I'll fail, I'll succeed, but end of the day, keep your chin up and keep positive. Things are always gonna suck, but you can always bring the joy you deserve. I'm aiming hopeful and high, so let's fucking do it. One of the things I think has helped me a lot is I've seen a lot of people that I know personally who've been beating themselves up in their own mind space about relationships and being alone. And I just want to say here, like where everyone can hear me, you don't need anyone else to make yourself happy. Like, when watching the Game Grumps, for example, one of the things they said is, you can't truly love someone else before you love yourself. And I don't think that's entirely true. Well, at least at the time I didn't, because it's like, you know, a lot of people put a lot of, like, self-doubt in themselves or don't believe in themselves for many different reasons. And even myself, like, I'm still very anxious and all that other stuff, but, you know, I feel like I could have a girlfriend and be very happy with her and still have issues with myself. But, you know, as I've moved on this year and discovered more and more about myself and figured out how much I just kind of feel like I don't need anyone like that in my life anymore, it kind of made me just realize that relationships are great, but there's no need to, like, base your your future happiness, your forever happiness on someone else, whether that be friends or relationships. And yes, friends are great, and I'm all about sharing friends, and that's why my intro is hello my friends. I pride myself on friendship. It's one of my favorite things in the world, but those can end. Anything can end, and that's why you have to make sure that no matter what, you can make yourself happy without other people. Not too sure where the camera cut out there. As I said, this thing has a recording time limit, and because I'm recording full HD, it was only 12 minutes. Hooray! This is why I need a program that can record this directly to the computer, and that way I shouldn't have to worry about that. So, I apologize if I never got my point across, because a lot of stuff I just said got missed. But I'm just gonna have to wrap this up nice and quick. The final thing I basically said in that tweet thread was basically happier year, happier me, happier channel productivity. Suck it, communicating with people, a tad pudgy and unhealthy, and super thankful for everyone who watches me and is a friend in any regard. Thank you, and I love you all truly. And I said that part mostly because there's been some really super dedicated people, you know, that have come by the channel, like Max Luigi, and I used to have people like Shiny Espeon, Mrs. Shiny Espeon. There's the likes of Kayla Metzger at the moment. Accidental Squid, of course, my good friend Paul, Randy Mash, like, is super, like, helpful and supportive at the moment. Then there's people like Laserin and Kirch that I work with, and they are just amazing people to befriend and just career with, and just for the majority of, like, my small audience that I seem to be building, I can't be happier. Like, I've been really happy with the way Twitch has been going, which is, like, the small community I'm sort of starting to foster, and the people from YouTube are starting to foster as well. Like, people are starting to appear, and a community is starting to exist, and that's what I really, really like to see. Like, after the long time I've been on this platform, I'm glad that I'm starting to see some real progress. And yes, that could be just me going on about, ooh, fucking give me all the subscribers or give me all the attention, but honestly, truly, like, I can't thank you guys enough for watching. Like, even someone bought one of my shirts from Redbubble, and that blew my mind. I was like, no way, someone's buying one of my shirts? That's so cool. Like, it's just my YouTube logo, like the blue streak logo, but man, that's so cool. I even got one myself because I was like, oh yeah, forgot all about that. And then I went and bought one because I was like, I need a new one that actually looks good, and I thought I'd test out Redbubble, see what the quality is like. Really quite good, actually. But I hope the guy who gets it, it was for a kid, so I hope they enjoy it. If you're here watching and you bought one of those shirts, please let me know. Please send me a link on Twitter, like, to a picture or something. I want to see you wearing it. That'd be so cool. But yeah, man, like, I'm just very happy with how this year has gone, and I can't thank you guys enough for helping me basically get over my depression. Well, not get over, like, it's still there. It's there for everyone, or at least for everyone who has depression, probably still has it to some degree. I probably still do. I have my depressive spells now and again, but for the most part, I've been super happy this year, and it's, you know, mostly been my own internal struggle, but it's also been thanks to you guys that I've probably helped overcome this. Like, the likes of, like, Kayla and Joe have helped me a lot in terms of, like, seeing results for my efforts on YouTube and Twitch. So, and because of the way I've seen how things have changed, that's why I started streaming again. I've got that confidence back that even if I don't make any, like, successful, like, audiences through that, I'm still going to do it every single week. 7 PM UK time every Sunday, if you didn't know. But yeah, I'm excited for 2018. Hopefully we can get something to record this camera better. I would love to be able to use it more. And yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. Tell me what you guys think of the quality, if I can do anything to make it better, or if there's any sort of programs I can use to record this thing a lot easier. But that's about it for me for this year. And yeah, I still have more Mario Odyssey coming out. I'm sorry that it took a while. I was basically taking I wasn't taking like an intentional break. I was just very lazy and didn't have a lot of time with my brother coming over. A lot of family stuff going on. That was a weird mouth whistle with my teeth there. So I never really got things done until, like, last night. I was up till, like, 6 AM Christmas morning editing Mario Odyssey. You're welcome. So Mario Odyssey will resume tomorrow. There are 3 more bonus episodes, and then that series is done. And then I will finish off the likes of South Park, Pokemon Moon, and the rest just in my own time. But I can't thank you guys enough for sticking by me this long, and I hope that 2018 is going to be a great year for all of us. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Please don't cut out before I finish waving camera. Bye. Merry Christmas. It's